On the 11th Sunday of Christmas, my demo shared with me a little Ghirardelli treat holder. See, this is a Ghirardelli treat. It goes right in there. Kind of has the same shape, but it's so much cuter. Couldn't be easier to make, which is great because Christmas is fast approaching. So if you have a lot of little treats that you'd like to give out, whether it be to coworkers, leave them on their desks, or give it to somebody in the drive-thru when you get your coffee or your McDonald's French fries, this makes the perfect idea. Very quick and easy to assemble. So let's get started. To create this very simple treat holder, we need to start with a piece of designer series paper that is 3 1/4 by 5 inches. So I'm just going to use a scrap here. Here's my 5 inches. Here's my 3 1/4. Flip it over. I want this side showing, so I'm going to flip it over, and I'm going to apply tear and tape to the 2 long edges and one of the short edges. Okay. Let's brush this on here. Okay, and we'll take your pick tool because this makes removing this very easy. Stuck to me. We're going to take a Ghirardelli chocolate. This one happens to be mint. And you want to fold the flaps in. And the non-tear and tapes will go in first. And fold this other one over. And you want to line up the ends. Okay, press down there. And then all you do is you squeeze an end and squeeze the other end. And you have this cute little container. I'm bringing in my layering circles dies. And these are great. This is just a great all-around set. You've got regular circles, you've got scalloped circles. I'm going to take the second biggest ones. These are the smaller ones, these are the larger ones. I'm going to take one of the scallops and one of the regulars. I'm going to bring in my mini Stampin' Cut and Emboss. Which, if you liked die cutting and you really want to get the most out of what Stampin' Up! Has to offer, I would highly suggest getting the Stampin' Cut and Emboss, the large one. That would make a great Christmas gift that you would use over and over and over again. The small one's fine, but it is limited in the size of what you can do. So where did I put my, there we are. I'm going to cut the regular circle out of the coordinating DSP and that out of Evening Evergreen. Run this through. Whoa, shot out of there. Take my pieces out. I'm going to put these aside so I don't lose them. All right. I'm going to take my adhesive and a little bit on the back there. You can see how this just fits on there. Let me show you against something that's, so it just fits there. It'll go on here like this. I think I'm going to actually adhere it with a dimensional. Actually, no. I'm going to put a dimensional on something else. Let's put this on here. Now, if you were using this as a place setting, so you were hosting Christmas dinner or Christmas Eve, and you wanted people to, you know, if you were planning the seating, or you just wanted to give everybody a treat, you could write their names on here. That would be really great. By the way, use Thanksgiving or fall themed, and you've got a nice Thanksgiving table set as well. Oh, that's the wrong one. I'm going to layer this piece right on here. I flipped it around like there's a right side up. There really isn't. Okay. I'm going to bring in my Christmas to Remember set and use this 'Tis the Season stamp. Get out my real red ink pad, which I know is very juicy because I used it yesterday. I'm just going to rub some of the ink to the end so that this stamps really well. I do need a piece of white cardstock. I just need a scrap piece. Here we go. 'Tis the season. I don't know why that red pad is so juicy, but it is. I'm going to cut this out freehand. It's pretty easy since it's mostly just straight cuts, except for a round one on the corners. Obviously, if you have a little rectangular die that fits this, great. Use that. There are some sets in the catalog that have nice little treat pieces on it. Perfect for this. I'm going to pop up a couple of dimensionals on here. Tis the season to be eating chocolate. So there you have a cute little treat holder. You can put this on a coworker's desk. Just leave it for a surprise. Give it to a person in the drive-thru. Just a nice little treat for someone. And this is the 11th Sunday of Christmas. See you next week.